All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is AT&T Rethink Possible. James Stiffy, my go-to guy, he was with me on the radio not too long ago talking about all the wonderful things that they have for the holidays. And Michelle is shooting this. She's another great employee of AT&T, so she's going to come and stand right here in front of us so we can show you some of the product. And you need to get out here and see these folks in Cranberry. I've been a client of AT&T for decades. I would never switch. And let me just say this. When they say rethink possible, they're always making you rethink about new product. And let's begin with the Apple iPhone 7 and 7 Plus.
Well, definitely. I mean, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus came out this past September. They're the newest flagship devices that Apple's put onto the market. And the biggest thing this year, new processor, better camera, crystal clear quality, 4K video recording, 60 frames per second. Go to a lot of concerts, and I'm telling you, the quality surpasses anything available on the market right now.
Incredible product. AT&T Rethink Possible. National Football League, Steelers, of course, DirecTV. It's that time of year, the playoffs fast approaching, and yes, they'll be all in the hunt for the Lombardi Trophy, and you can follow it every step of the way. Great game tonight, Thursday night, number one in the AFC West, the Oakland Raiders against the second place AFC Western Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium. And if you had your DirecTV and NFL ticket, you'd have a front row seat.
Yeah, Sunday Ticket has been a great boom. And this year, I mean, who would have thought the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, three teams that I don't think were getting picked to make the playoffs this year. And you can watch every game in market, out of market with NFL Sunday Ticket. The newest offering that AT&T and DirecTV put out is DirecTV Now. I know when we talked on the radio, it wasn't yet launched, but I can tell you now it's available. $35 a month for over 100 channels, local channels included, not to mention HBO Go and Cinemax for $5 add-ons. We're doing a promotion right now as well, where if you do a one month commitment for DirecTV Now, you can get the Amazon Fire Stick to stream content onto your television. For a 3-month commitment, actually the Apple TV, the Generation 4, so you can connect with your iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, see all your favorite content, mirror your screen from the phone, and watch all your great DirecTV Now content.
Safety and security for your family over the holidays and beyond. Automation and convenience features to make your season stress-free, as in your life. It is AT&T Digital Life.
Yeah, Digital Life is a product that we've really just come out of the gate on. We're a 5-diamond rated security system, and we keep introducing new features with it. It used to be all proprietary equipment. Now a lot of users have the Nest Home thermostats, Nest cameras. You can integrate those into the system. Control your house from your phone, let people in and out, know what's going on. If your family's getting home safely, your holiday guests are coming in, going out, and you don't have to be home for it. You know, peace of mind at your house. You know all of your property and personal possessions are protected, and yeah, it's a great product. There's going to be a promotion running coming up next week where any of the 3 starter packages are all 99-cent installations, so, and ranging anywhere from $39 to $40 or $54 a month.
All right, AT&T Rethink Possible. Come out and see Mr. Stiffy and the wonderful staff at this incredible store in Cranberry. Now, speaking of incredible, I just asked Mr. Stiffy to bring this man's picture up on this AT&T smartphone. We're going to talk about John Glenn, and I've got a little bit of a monologue on him in just a moment. But when I say John Glenn to you, a real superhero.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the space program, Russia, United States, you know, the race for the stars, and Yuri Gagarin, John Glenn, Buzz Aldrin, those are names that, I mean, anybody who's fascinated with science or just interstellar world have to know. And it's the country definitely lost a great hero, and history's lost a figure, but you know, he's going back up to the stars where he started.
And in the early days of Mercury 7, those original NASA pilots, he, a retired colonel in the Marine Corps, also was born in July of 1921 in nearby New Concord, Ohio, and went to Muskingum College. Alan Shepard at his side and others, they were doing things, folks, that were truly out of this world. And he was the last surviving member of Mercury 7. It's ironic when you think of AT&T, and I think about it all the time. I love this brand. It's technology. These smartphones are a computer in your hand, and with great apps like Google and, of course, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and so many others, listen, you can go to cyberspace just like that. But back then, they were going to the space, the stars, as he mentioned, for real. John Fitzgerald Kennedy talked about having someone on the moon by the end of the decade of the 60s. It did happen with Neil Armstrong. We all remember that. And of course, the rest, they say, is history. But the thing that I will always remember about John Glenn, he was a senator in Ohio until 1999. He also was the oldest man to go in space, while a sitting senator in 1998 went up in the Space Shuttle program. He was a team player, and he passed away quietly as he lived life, but his death, big news, as his life was, because he was always pushing the envelope, doing things that truly will never be done again. And the courage that it took for these young men to do what they did, I don't know if we'll ever see the likes of them again, if you will, space cowboys. Many years ago, while doing play-by-play in Ohio, I went to Muskingum College, and I learned within a few minutes of my visit that it happened to be his alma mater. And it was kind of hard for me to focus at times on the game and even on the ride home, because in my subconscious I kept thinking about walking the same hallways as, well, my hero, John Glenn. So Mr. Glenn, at a very young and I'm sure vibrant 95, because you were always a man who had passion for what you did, especially when it came to being a great senator in the United States of America's government system that you took so much pride in and trying to make it a better place for all of us to live in. I salute you. And just like that AT&T brand, Rethink Possible, you made us rethink reality. God bless you and to your family, and thank you for your service to this great country that you obviously, while being on this earth, made it a much better place to live. Now, for James Diffie and Michelle and everyone here at AT&T in Cranberry, get out and see him for the holidays. I would never leave home without it.